So hello and welcome people back to Shining Wisdom. Now that we're done with the fire labyrinth and have the mirror from that one part of the dungeon that we could have very easily missed, we're going to go to the secret shop.
And buy some more pajamas, because we need more pajamas.
Can never have too much pajamas, except that I already do. But this is not there's nothing special about this store aside from the fact that you don't have to go to the city in order to use it.
So it's the same price, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Because I don't... there's a lot of things about it that are very Genesis-like. So, like, for example, you know how... For example, they don't have fucking devils. I swear.
Man, Satan's always trying to get you with that pitchfork.
Yeah. I'm sliding into them with the fire thing, but it's not very effective.
Yeah, I think it would have been a little more fun, the acceleration mechanic, if they'd made it so that it was like
an increase
not everything.
In power.
Not everything, but like lots of things worked in interesting ways that were good for certain situations, as opposed to, you know.
Yeah, they do actually do that quite a lot.
I meant in terms of fighting.
Oh yeah, like the fighting in this game could have definitely been improved in a lot of ways. But yeah,
it's so weird. Like I don't really know. They were going for like kind of an action arcadey sort of thing.
Yeah,
almost.
especially with the way they treat the ending of the game, where they give you a percentage completion and how much time it took you. I cut out a lot of wandering around over there,
which was adding to that how long it took you. So you're never going to win your speedrun now.
Yeah, definitely all of those. You know, honestly, considering that there is no speedrun score for this on the speedruns, that whatever, this is the fastest one.
Yeah, world record holder.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we could have gone here before the Hobbit village, but there was no reason to.
Are we gonna find Frodo and Samwise Gamgee?
No.
And Gandalf and Merry. And Pippin.
I'm too used to actually using the health items to heal myself. It's just like a reflex whenever I have low HP. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because I have so many, you know.
This music is kind of eerie and unsettling, and there's no one outside. Is everyone dead?
Well, I mean, there's somebody around here. So,
but treasure is more important, as we all know.
The recorder bug that I'm likely not gonna use.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, I mean, I am going to use at least one of them.
Yeah, but
there is a tree we can talk with.
And so you just stick this. Oh,
everybody vanished.
Down the well, which is
basically the heal.
Oh.
And this is another one of those things. It's just like Genesis-like. It's just like there is a store, and the things that you can buy in store are infinite, which is like, you know, which is why you can buy multiple pajamas.
But yeah. I'm kind of curious because, like, I thought that we were going to go down the well and then there was going to be a horrible abomination down there.
No. What we instead have to do is use the mirror in order to look into the reflection of the pond in order to access the dungeon. There is actually an explanation for this somewhere around here. And this is one of the worst dungeons in the game, for reasons that I cannot really explain.
Why does this screen keep doing that?
Because we're actually in a mirror reflection. And they put that annoying effect there. But this is not the reason why it's so bad. The reason why it's bad is because they decided to make this like a mirror. And your controls for left and right are reversed. But only for left and right, not up and down. This is the worst.
Oh no. One-way inversion.
Yeah, like
that
that should not be allowed. And now I'm confused because I'm trying to walk through there, but there's a bomb that I can't see because it's under the arch. Never mind. Gonna get another one.
You get to switch items again. Oh, and then when you go into the menus, I bet the control first.
Oh, that doesn't mess me up, but like...
So you have to have half reverse controls, and then it doesn't affect the menus, and... Whoosh.
I just have to... Like, it's not impossible. They actually took into account that this is gonna be very hard on everybody. So all of the sections you actually have to do this way are actually fairly easy. Like, you're never required to fight more than one enemy at a time, and yeah, like that. You're always given more than enough time to do things slowly. I'm not taking chances. I'm exploding it right here.
Yeah, putting your body on the line is kind of your modus operandi in this game.
Pretty much. I mean, Mars can take it.
I mean, so that's kind of the reason that he's special, is because he's resilient.
Yeah.
It's not like he's so super skilled at sword fighting.
Yeah, and here you can see this room has a reflective floor.
That's supposed to be reflective floor.
And now it reflected the entire dungeon as well as my controls. Now I can control the game normally.
Hooray!
And they actually put sections specifically for this, which are a lot harder and more concentrated on actually, fast reflexes and what have you.
That is a even larger bomb.
Yes. And actually, if you find any of these doors marked with an I, which are closed, they're gonna open when the mirror is reflected. Yes. Ass.
And titties.
The worst part is, most games would have like a quick,
reset. Yeah.
Quick reset for these things, but now here you have to go to the room with the mirrors.
Oh no! Again. Oh, and Nico didn't even cut it out because he wanted to make me suffer after making him watch me play a slide puzzle for 4 years.
I mean, this is just part for the course, but there are other things to do around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just say that following the guide for this particular dungeon gets very, very, very confusing.
I mean, here's the solution, Nico. You just have to write your own guide.
I mean, honestly, at this point I probably could if I were to ever replay this game. So, see, for example, this thing is closed, and that eye is closed over there. So I need to go to the mirror room and reset it. Don't enter this room because that's just a monster room. You cannot leave it until you destroy all of the monsters.
Well, at least you realized it at the last second instead of
wasting time fighting monsters, because that's a waste of time. I'm gonna
a better use of time is to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
There would be a better way of communicating that you're in Mirror Land than these light strobe effects.
Thankfully, those at least are not strobe effects. They do take more than one frame. But yeah, they are. This dungeon overall is a headache, especially for someone with motion sickness.
Yeah. You're talking to the guy who can't play Portal.
I can't play Portal.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is why now I'm taking things slowly. Thankfully, Also, the enemies are really dumb, and they will likely kill themselves on the spikes, the ones that jump. For example, that thing over there.
Which really just looks like a metal ball covered in dirt.
And now let's freeze this in order to give myself a little bit more time. Thankfully, that thing seems to be completely unaware of my existence. Otherwise, I think it would have.
Maybe its controls are reversed and it's confused also.
Maybe.
It's like trying to figure out how to get over to you, but it just can't quite work it out.
Or it only has like a very specific movements that it can do, and it's trying to hit me, but it's not allowed to by its system, and now it's dead. And now I can destroy this eye.
I thought those were closed unless I thought that was you had to reverse things.
Yeah, but I am now in mirror mode.
So when you're in mirror mode, they don't just open. You have to use a bomb on them to open them.
Yeah, the eye opens on the picture. Same with the mouths that give you bombs. The ones that are open in the unmirrored mode will close when it's mirrored. So there are entire sections of the dungeon which have to be done in one form or the other.
Oh yay, a healing herb!
Yeah, all that's well, actually, at least it wasn't that much effort.
It is every moment you're in mirror mode, but
that is true. There we go. Just need to pick it up, throw it, get stuck inside of the bomb.
Yeah. I'm confused why those are giant.
Just for the lols.
There are more confusing things.
An angel wing. I could technically use this to just escape from this room.
Maybe that's the idea.
Maybe.
That guy isn't especially bright, is he?
No, he just keeps ramming into the wall,
and then hitting his own head.
And hitting his own head. God, how stupid am I?
Mm-hmm.
And bats are the epitome of the worst, as usual.
They're called keys. Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. That is actually how they're called.
So,
just not
Nico,
even gonna bother to walk around them.
Give me a quick refresher. I've completely forgotten what our goal is in this game right now. We're trying to get...
We're trying to get all of the all of the Digine orbs.
The elements of harmony, right?
Yes, the Digine orbs that were stolen by demons.
The Dragon Balls, right?
Mm-hmm. By Sexy Ganon, the lady from Golden Sun, Sharkface, and the and Bimbo.
Right.
See, that's the other one that we have to do in the unmirrored mode. And that's it. We have to prevent the revival of the giant. What was it? Sega. That's what it was saying.
Right. Can't allow those to get revived. Why is a giant the goal of the bad guys? Why do they want a giant?
I mean, why wouldn't they want it? They're the bad guys. It's what's
so we have to keep Segata Sanshiro coming back to life. Possibly.
Maybe that's the beginning.
Sacrificed himself to stop that nuclear bomb from hitting Sega.
Maybe this is like his origin story.
Thankfully, I made it. But then he didn't fall.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are some weird things like that. Like I guess they actually thought of some sort of a mechanic that allows you to just about make it. Because for jumping, that also happens. Like you barely make the jump, and it still counts.
Oh yeah, I think we had that happen earlier, actually.
Mm-hmm. So it is an intended feature.
It's not a bug; it's a feature.
So that's You could say that about a lot of things in this.
I do think that's very interesting when that happens. Like, if you look at the original StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War, there was a lot of things like that. Like, the reason that it became so popular was because it had such fine controls that let you do a lot of things, but all the things that you were able to do because of those fine controls weren't intended. They were really bugs that just made it, like, more easy to do crazy things. Yeah. Gave you more options.
Yeah, that's...
Are there all the keys? So we've had blue keys the last couple times. Are there red keys?
I don't remember, actually. Usually they're just blue keys. They're like... They're the plot keys.
Right.
They're kind of inconsistent. And he just walked through the... He walked through the wall. I'm not crazy, right?
He and the princess have been hanging out.
Oh yeah, because she was with the demons for some time. Thankfully, this ghost seems to be completely unaware of my existence.
He's aware. He just saw that you had dumb pajamas on, and he didn't want to get close because he's like, I don't want to be seen with that loser.
Yeah, I just wanted to reset all of the, all of the floors that have fallen down.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, I would have to. At least there's that. They let you refresh these floors by going into the mirror room, as opposed to leaving that. And then
whoa!
She's really
giant. Big. So she was the giant all along.
Not really, but I mean, that get up though.
It's completely stopped from being sexy because it's hard to understand what's going on.
And the way I fight this fight is probably not the intended way, but fuck it.
You have 94 healing herbs, and
that's what they're for.
Maybe you're supposed to use the mirror to confuse her directions.
Thankfully, I don't think they actually.
Oh my gosh!
Just not even gonna try. Like her pattern is a little bit too fast for any reasonable amount of
unless you had an immunity frames dodge, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like you have a second. You have literally half a second to figure out when she's open.
Her and banished her from the mirror.
She's just dead.
Oh. Did you get anything from her?
No, but I am going to get something now.
Okay.
And I also saved all of the hobbits.
I mean, saving people isn't really what you're in here for. You're in here for the loot.
Mm-hmm. And they also have some... Yeah, passage of... This is actually how you would find out some of the information about what you have to do.
You would run into these while people were gone and read their stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Hoping to find some kind of treasure. And this
as you do.
This is also where you find out about the item shop inside of the cave next to the fire temple.
Ah.
So yeah,
that's what that was about.
There is they actually put all of this information, which otherwise in most other games of these sorts is figure it out. They put it. You just have to try to look for it.
Well, that's good because it's very convoluted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Was this around that time?
It's 1996. Oh, there we go.
When was Twin Peaks? Was originally ran in 1981. So yes, this could have been a reference.
I mean, honestly, they also referenced blast processing here. So I don't think they're like super serious about a lot of things. Our stern face saying absolutely nothing.
That's how you. That's where you project on whatever you would be saying in that situation.
And now we get the Pegasus helmet.
The Pegasus helmet.
The Pegasus
Not to be
helmet.
confused with the Pegasus shoes.
Just don't be ridiculous. We have more than enough shoes at this point.
Does this let us fly? Like if we're running, does it let us fly, jump further or something? Or?
This is actually it can be used with special tiles on the floor. We've seen those before, actually, and they just let us fly for a limited period of time.
Special tiles on the floor let you fly with a helmet.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Basically, you wear the helmet, you walk over them, and then you can fly for a period of time. And
by fly, does that lift you above enemies, or?
No, that would be too much. Too many complicated layers. They don't want to bother with that, as we've seen before.
They can only really render 1.5, as we've seen. So.
Yeah.